quick and easy way to do that, and that's by sending me a picture of your naked girlfriend to my email address. Shady, quit messing around. Fine. Now who's the first caller? We've got Cora in Naples, Florida. I think you mean Naples, Florida? I like nipples better. Cora, you're up first on the John Lebang Show.
Sonny, I think you should shut up and let the other guy do some more talking. He's got a sexy voice, and you're an idiot.
Okay, thanks for your call. Chalk that one up for the cool. All right, who's up next? Well, you've got that nut job up next. What do you mean, John Kerry? No, the guy from Austin, Texas. AJ, you're up next. Thanks for your call. We're going to count that as a cool, Joan. Shady, you can count that as whatever. We're still not going to change the name. Who's up next? We've got the fat cow from Chicago. Peppa, what say you?
Oh, babies, fat-bottom girls make the rocket world go round, Sonny.
Well, that's because you can roll them. Shady, that's not nice. Like I said before, John, it's not in my contract. Well, we got to make a good impression. Impress this, John.
Honeys, I remembers when you wanted something from the Peppers.
Well, I was young and stupid, and your lumps were 200 pounds lighter. Well, big girls need loving too, Shady.
That's right. You tell some sugars.
Well, she can have Leroy. He needs a girlfriend.
Well, I'm always looking for the next baby daddies.
Okay, thanks for your call. Now we got an email from Vanessa. So what does she say? Resistance is futile. Well, what do you think she's talking about? I don't know, John. Alien sex? Could be. Anything else? Well, we've got a call from the blonde. Do you want to take it? Do you mean Ditzy? That's what I said, didn't I? Well, sure, put her on. Ditzy, you're on the John Lebang Show.
Hi, John. I heard the good news, and I'm so excited.
Well, thanks a lot, Ditzy. So how are you recovering from the surgery?
It's coming along, John.
Well, how do they look?
None of your business, you dirty old man.
And I'm gonna be one until I'm a dead old man.
Keep it up, and it'll be sooner than you think.
So, Ditzy, when do you think you'll be up and about?
The cast comes off next week, John.
Well, I'll be sure to be there.
Get some control over your show, John. Bye.
And thanks for your call. Well, we've got one last call coming in. Where's it from? The Sanctuary City Bowling Center. We've got 30 seconds, so make it quick.
Hello, John. I can't wait to see Dizzy's new bumps.
Well, I think we're all looking forward to it.
And it makes me want to sing.
Don't hang up before we start singing.
1, 2,
No, I
3,
want to hear what
4.
song he's going to sing.
Her bumps, her lovely lady lumps. I want to ride her humps like the camel bumps. We bump, we bump, we bump. We hump, we hump, we hump. I like her lady bumps. Check it out.
Okay, thanks for your call. Well, that did it. What are you talking about? The whole world just lost 2 IQ points because of that call. Are we done here? Yep, that's it. Good. Bye.
Oh, you missed the spot.
You guys make a mess.
Oh, that's not me, you tin can.
Well, don't look at me.
Well, one of you had to do it.
I wouldn't go in there if I were you.
Just shut up. What are you doing in there?
Oh, well.
Oh my. This does not compute. Analyzing.
I just close the door.
What are you doing in there?
Just close the door, please.
This does not compute. Do you need assistance with your pants?
Oh, I got assistance for him.
Hey, Joan, you ready for me yet? Hey, Shady. I forgot all about it. What do you mean you forgot all about it? We do this every hour. Yeah, well, I had a lot on my mind this hour. Yeah, I heard you. Blaring throughout the whole place. You know, I was thinking, do you want to just switch this up and the second hour we're going to do open lines instead of Cool or Be Cool? What are you, firing me? No, I'm not firing you. You got some kind of ego now that you're on some big station? No, Shady, I don't have an ego. I was just thinking that maybe we would switch it up back to some open lines, get some people to talk about some other things. Well, I don't think that's a good idea, and I think you're trying to fire me. No, we're still going to have the Cool or Uncool in the first hour, but my contract says once an hour, so that means I want to be here doing Cool or Uncool. Well, you can sit in on the open lines. Listen, we're going to do Cool or Uncool, but we're going to have a problem here. Shady, put the gun down. I'm not playing now, John. Shady, this isn't funny. Tell me what I want to hear, John. Well, what do you want to hear? That we're doing Cool or Uncool. All right, fine, we're doing Cool or Uncool. But it's got to be short because we're at the end of the show and I've talked too much. How are you supposed to keep your fans interested if the best part of the show is preempted by your big mouth? But like I said in the first hour, it's the John Lebang Show. If I want to preempt something, I can. That's in your contract. Well, I want to renegotiate. So do you have a cool or uncool? I did until now. What do you mean that you did until now? You put me in a bad mood, John. Let's face it, Shady, you're always in a bad mood. Well, it's worse. So what was the cool or uncool? People minding their own business. See, we can use that right now. You want to man the phones? No, I'm just going to stand here and listen. Okay, our first call goes out to New York. Donald, what say you?
You know, I'm a huge fan of your mother.
Thanks for your call. I should have known he was going to call. Out to Hawaii, Barry, what say you?
I inhaled.
Oh, he's still calling? Well, he's got more time on his hands now, Shady, now that he's lost his job. Thank God for that. You want to look at the emails at least? All right, give me one of them. Well, what does it say? I don't know if I should read this one on the air, John. Well, who's it from? Vanessa. Yeah, you're probably right. Just throw it in the trash. That's probably a good idea. We've got time for one more call.
Is this John Lennon?
No, and thanks for your call. Well, that wraps it up, Shady. All right, but next time, don't talk so much and let me have my time on the radio, please. Well, you were on the first full segment this week. And cool or uncool. How much time do you want? I told you. I want my own show. Start a YouTube channel. That's a good idea. Bye.
You're listening to a special presentation of the John Lebang Show.
Bangerverse, Volume 4. Shady's Superfly Sexy Show. Computer, activate the emergency medical doctor. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Listen, Doc. I got a problem. Do you have a rash? No. Do you need blue ointment? No, I'm good there, too. Then what do you need? Well, it's about my nephew, Doc. What about him? He's been watching way too much PornTube, and things are getting messy. Well, what do you want me to do? Well, can you give me something for it? I'm a doctor, not a sexologist. Well, what does that mean? It means get yourself a specialist. Thank you for using the virtual medical doctor. Now, goodbye. Stupid doctors don't know anything these days. Hey, John, are you done talking yet? Because we got to get to this cool or uncool, you know? Well, I was waiting on you, Shady. What do you mean you were waiting on me? You're just yammering on like you always do. Complaining and whining and moaning. Listen, I wasn't actually complaining or whining or moaning this time, Shady. I was talking about people who complained, whine, and moan. Well, I guess that's true and all. And you know what, John? What's that, Shady? He's still filibustering you as of this moment. You mean he's still on my page? He hasn't stopped all day, John. You think people would have something better to do with their life? Well, that tells you something about their life when they got nothing better to do than to filibuster your page, John, since you're a nobody. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm a nobody. Makes no sense to me. If you're going to filibuster somebody, filibuster someone who's important. So, do you have a cool or uncool? Hell yeah, I do. Well, what is it? Give me the intro, John. This hour's cool or uncool is trolling around on John's page. Well, you said it was topical. Do I lie? Well, I don't know. Your nose looks like it's getting bigger. Now, don't start with the Pinocchio references. It was hard enough to get Leroy to understand. All right, if you want to join in, feel free to give us a call, or you can send us an email to jlebang@live.com. Our first call comes from Washington, D.C. What say you?
It's been an amazing journey for me. It's been a lot of fun. I never thought I'd be a politician in my life.
Okay, thanks for your call. Every time we have a cool or uncool, he's calling. I told you he likes to listen. John, he's not listening. Carrie in Boston, Massachusetts, you're up next. Okay, thanks for your call. Thank God he's not Secretary of State anymore. Sounds like he's about to die. Well, he sure looked dead for the past 20 years. That's what happens when you're in the skull and bones, John. You may be right. Up next, we go out to Cora in Naples, Florida. What say you?
You keep trolling the radio! Put the other guy on!
Okay, thanks for your call. You know, John, there is overwhelming support for me taking over the show. Well, there's not support from the leadership. Sanctuary City, you're up next.
Hello, John. How are you?
Abu, I told you can just walk into the studio if you want to talk to us.
Well, I'm working right now. I wanted to know if I could sing a song.
John, don't let him. Well, what song do you want to sing, Abu? We don't have a lot of time.
Oh, it won't be long. Let me go. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks for your call. Shady, why'd you hang up on him? Because we're too close to the end of the show, and I don't want to get sick. Well, that was extremely rude. Like I care. Time to go now, John. See you later. Bye.
You're listening to the John Lebang Show.
Bangerverse, Volume 4. Hello, this is the Sanctuary City Bowling Center. How may I help you?
You have open bowling tonight?
Yes, we do. From 9 p.m. to 9:15 p.m.
Well, what the hell is that? 15 minutes? How am I supposed to bowl another 300 then?
We do not want people to bowl so well that they make other people feel bad for not being as good of a bowler.
Well, is the manager there?
May I ask who is calling, please?
Tell him immigration's calling.
You're listening to a special presentation of the John Lebang Show.
Bangerverse, Volume 4. Shady's Superfly Sexy Show. Well, I guess we're not going bowling tonight. So what are we going to do now, Uncle Shady? Well, we can see what's on TV. I'll get the TV guide, Uncle Shady. Hey, everyone. Hay's for horses, John. So anybody know what's for dinner? How the hell should I know? It smells like seafood. I wouldn't call tuna seafood, John. Oh, we're having that again? Yeah, and I'm starting to have reoccurring nightmares of my first wife. Did she make a lot of tuna? No, she tasted like it. There's a new Godzilla movie on tonight, Uncle Shady. Now that's what I'm talking about. What's it called? Godzilla versus the radioactive boar, Uncle Shady. Let me see that. Here you go, Uncle Shady. Godzilla faces a herd of giant wild radioactive boar after a nuclear power plant was destroyed by North Korea. Starring Tsushima Takeshita and Hideki Yosaki. Oh, that sounds like a good one, Uncle Shady. Well, it's on right now, Leroy. Better turn it on before we miss anything. Okay, Uncle Shady.
Well, I think I found where Stoney is.
What do you got?
Well, I've still got some contacts over at Area 420. There's a guy who's been taken prisoner that fits his description, and he was captured with one other fella, and they are both being held as spies.
I was afraid of something like that. We're going to have to break them out.
That's not going to be easy, John.
You're not kidding. Can you two keep it down? We're trying to watch a movie here. Let's head over to the command center so they can watch their movie.
Sounds like a plan, John.
Leroy, turn that up. Look at the size of those boards, Uncle Shady. You know, they kind of remind me of your Aunt Tessie. What do you mean, Uncle Shady? They're big, fat, and ugly. How's Godzilla gonna stop them, Uncle Shady? I don't know, Leroy. Just shut up and watch. What are they spraying on him, Uncle Shady? Some kind of radioactive grease, Leroy. Well, he's slipping all over, Uncle Shady. Oh no, he's falling down. Well, I can see that, Leroy. I don't need the play-by-play commentary. Uncle Shady, he's not moving. I had a woman like that once. She would lay there like a blow-up doll. Sometimes I even had to check if she was breathing. Uncle Shady, that's TMI. Well, you brought it up. What's happening to him, Uncle Shady? He's getting pissed, Leroy. Oh, Uncle Shady, did you see that? He split into two Godzillas, Uncle Shady. That's what happens when you piss Godzilla off. And now they're barbecuing those bowls like a pig roast. What a good ending, Uncle Shady. You can say that again, Leroy. Well, what do we do now, Uncle Shady? Well, I feel like eating some bacon. But we don't have bacon, Uncle Shady. Yeah, I know. And I'm sick of tuna. But all we have is tuna, Uncle Shady. Well, I guess I'm going to keep having them nightmares then. Turn off the TV and let's go eat. Okay, Uncle Shady.
The John Lebang Show.
Bangerverse, Volume 4.
Starring John Lebang, Shady, Wilbert Hillbilly, Ditsy Stupor, Captain Rainbow, Abu Mortuta, Dark Knight, Idork, Leroy.
The John Lebang Show has been known to make people laugh, sing, think, scream, throw things in rage, and generally lose their minds. Listener discretion is advised.
Check your local listings for times and stations.
If you want to contact the John Lebang Show, feel free to send an email to jlebang@live.com. And if you're on Twitter, look him up at John Lebang. And don't forget to go to his Facebook page at The John Lebang Show. The John Lebang Show.
Bangerverse, Volume 4.